Ahoy! Ahoy! And welcome aboard. I'm starting it right here.
Why would you say that?
This is how every episode started for a little
Listen,
while.
I'm crying.
I had to get Grayson off of the bread cereal train.
And you couldn't think of anything else.
She said bread.
But
she was like, "This is me."
That's what we gotta.
I'm your ever toasty storyteller. Welcome to the Christmas Saving Show.
Slightly warmed storyteller.
I'm warm bread.
Yeah, we're the cereal that goes with it.
Sound off.
That's nice.
Hi, welcome to the Christmas
Hi.
Saving Show.
We're good. This is good.
We're not good.
Sorry.
I'm good.
You are certainly not.
This was an intervention moment ago.
Yeah. All of you in the
I need
chat,
to buy
this
some
is an
cereal.
intervention episode. This isn't our regular broadcasting. This is an intervention.
I will never stop.
That
I
checks
talk
out.
to my therapist. That's it. Warm toast can't hurt me.
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prize in. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
Anyway, speaking
Grayson
of warm
bread
toast,
puppet can't hurt me.
Speaking of warm toast and bread puppets, what happened last time?
None of those things.
But they
Thankfully,
can happen this time.
which is so great because. Hi, I'm Ben. I'm doing the recap. I have this one note that says no more good jobs, just neutral reactions. I don't know what this means.
It's because we disappointed you.
Oh, no, what? Ah, that makes sense. Anyway, what happened last time?
Sometimes those notes aren't for us, they're for your therapist.
We have a lot to talk about Tuesday. So we had it was a pretty good episode last week. It was things were great. Locke saw the wolf, and the wolf stared into his soul, which is very
Supposedly.
concerning. I was pretty concerned about it. Ty has a history of stray cats, as we've learned. We learned that Locke is still figuring out his role in our little group, which is really nice. And, him and Locke had a heart-to-heart about whether Bygrim forgave him, which he does. And that went pretty well. Locke has two frogs, Pop and Pip. And we discussed that horses are indeed land vehicles as well last episode. And oh yeah, that's right. This is when we had the whole God-hating horse thing theory going around. Yeah. That was that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we had that.
Yeah.
Talked about Shantia, which was great. And we're going to stash the horses in the church. Yeah, that's...
Those of you that noticed a little fun thing last episode, sound off in the comments.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's about... Oh, no, Bygrim tried to explain sex to Locke and failed miserably.
All right, so welcome. Thanks for coming to today's episode. With a campaign, no... Listen, I don't need Locke knowing those things.
I
gonna
don't
learn
want to know
eventually.
those things.
I sure hope he doesn't. No. Anyways.
What, I can't fall in love?
No, you can fall in love. You just can't do that other thing.
That's fair.
Yeah. This, yeah.
Where are we? Are we by the church still?
You are going into the church. Sound
Oh,
off in
yeah.
the comments about who I should set lock up with.
Oh,
What?
the axe
Easy.
beak.
Oh,
That's my vote.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Come on,
Those were
coward.
very different votes.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I'll admit it.
You just fear the power.
Absolutely. I just also don't want to roleplay a romance between a tall bird and
Yeah,
a
so
little
now
fish
you're
guy.
role-playing the romance of a small bird and a fish man?
So what you're telling me is that I can't fall in love with an Aarakocra.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Just give him
We're
a little.
We're getting a lot of
Little-
no don'ts.
I have to scratch all my Aarakocras. Hold on.
Just give him a little kiss on his beak.
Do they do the parrot thing where they go? Love when the parrots do that. So are you two still outside? I feel like I helped take the horses into the church.
So after Locke and Bygram have their little talk, the two of them entered after you two into the church with their horse. Remind me, Fia, did you even go into this place when you were looking around a couple episodes
Why would
ago?
I?
Yeah, I thought so.
I
Okay.
climbed it and I left.
Sounds like most
Very
of
nice.
relationships. I'm surprised one actually got through. So sorry, I'm still recovering from my synapses being eviscerated.
Short circuited? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's-
It
Lock.
happens to the best of us, you know?
Whose fault
Stasis
is
lock and all that. Mm. Little bread demon's fault.
There are no bread demons, only bread angels.
With the knowledge that I know, I have to.
Yeah, I
question
feel
it,
like
you know, I have
as
to-
you, the one who commits the most bread sins, they are definitely bread demons.
Am I the
Cool.
father of bread demons?
You are.
Locke, first of the bread demons. So, as you enter the church of what do you assume is Shantia, you see that there are several. Yeah. Hello, Tom. What are you doing? I haven't talked very much this week. You see that there are several benches and altars, and they're actually along the inside of the walls that are wood, and there are carved reliefs of different people, places, beings. You sort of get that these are all telling the story of. At first, maybe just Shantia, but you do start noticing, specifically Bygram and Ty, you do notice some iconography for Eldath and Myliki. Well, hello, Bryn. Yeah, I am still reconnecting up here.
Take your time. You'll get there.
But yeah, this church is fairly simple for the most part, but the inside of the walls are still pristine despite the age of the place. And now you've brought two horses in here.
It's all right. It's less blasphemous than stealing from a god, so
It's like nature.
yeah.
Horses are natural.
She likes
These
horses.
ones, at least, I think.
Mikey likes unicorns, so they're
We can
Kinda.
just stick a broom handle on them.
that'll fool her. Yeah.
I
No,
think
why
so.
would you? No. It wouldn't.
You know that unicorns are actually, like, real intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, they could be doctors if they wanted to. They just don't have thumbs.
That's what really makes or breaks a doctor.
Yeah.
They kind of
Thumbs.
do things like Ty does sometimes.
Kill people.
With a
Did
mace.
you say?
Bring a negative energy to a room.
I wasn't going to say
Scowl.
I'm not sure if I heard kill people or gay
Yes.
people.
that. Oh, no.
I mean,
Yes,
if the horseshoe fits.
got it. Well, both. Yes, I'm sure.
So they need an assistant, is what you're saying.
They need an
Who
assistant.
has thumbs?
Oh no! What I'm saying is like they could they could pull off their little hooves or whatever and like wiggle their little fingers and then cast cure wounds on you. They don't need the thumbs to
Oh.
cast cure wounds on you.
I thought you were going to say they like perform surgery.
I mean that'd be pretty impressive. Maybe they could use like their unicorn horn as a thing to cut you open.
A scalpel.
Can't imagine sanitizing that. Would be a challenge.
Well, if they have like magic.
An assistant.
Magical assistant. I feel like, as much as I'm enjoying Horse Conversation 2.0.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I feel like, aren't we on a bit of a timeline
We
though
are,
before
yeah.
our ship leaves
Yes.
and abandons us mostly?
I was
some
just
of
saying,
us
don't
do.
put like a broom on their head because maybe
Maybe it'll make them smarter. Maybe that's just how unicorns are made, and then it just turns into a real unicorn.
Those of you in the chat, pay attention to this conversation.
I
We're gonna
really,
make unicorns.
I really didn't think about it. I don't know how that
They had to be made somehow.
It's true. Well,
So are we going to the well then?
Yeah. All right.
Do we tie the horses?
Let's tie them. There's a pew. We could tie it.
There's a few pews.
Yeah. We could tie them there. Leave the
I mean,
Rain.
let's just really add insult to injury. We can tie him to an altar. I don't really care. We should probably do something. I mean, how much a muck or two horses is going to cause in a church, even if we don't tie him down? They don't have thumbs. They can't open the door.
This is true. Unless they become unicorns, in which case.
they can.
Then they can just take off their hooves. Wouldn't that be so creepy?
Yes, I don't want to think about it.
Yes.
When baby horses are born, they don't have hooves and they have things called fairy fingers.
Gross. Thank you very much for that.
Let's tie him here. We'll leave the food that I made last night. They'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah? Everyone's good?
I mean, I'm fine with that. And I mean,
All right.
no one's really using this space anyway, so even if they were to stampede their way out, well,
Then we'd be without horses.
oh, right.
We've got legs. And you guys are magic. You could probably figure something out. Lock built like a dome. Maybe we can roll back where we came from.
You know magic has limitations, right? We can't just...
I don't think that's true, or else it wouldn't be magic.
Right. Right.
That's not how that works.
It'd be pretty cool, though. I think it would just take a lot of energy, and I think that's what tie means, because we're like a little more measly when we do magic, and so we get tired when we do things.
Yeah, you just need stamina. That's all you really need. And a good diet, probably. Yeah.
But that sounds terrible. So let's just carry on then to the well.
Yeah. Let's go.
Are we going to sneak? Should we sneak?
I
There are
can-
wolves about.
I can sneak.
Sure.
I mean, I'm big. I don't know. Sneaking's like my strong suit, but
I can help. I can give you some pointers.
Okay, yeah, let's.
You know, watch your form. See where I can use improvement.
Okay,
It'll be
yeah.
fun. Let's go
Okay, so you're stealthing around the city to the well?
to the well. Well,
Okay.
well.
How exactly are you helping Bagger stealth? Because he does have disadvantage always. Because he's in.
You,
Because he's
you
in
didn't
armor.
have to. You didn't have to say it like that, but yeah,
Well, I feel
It's
like
just because you're wearing armor and
I
it.
know. Not ready
feel
to
like
make
me-
Vigram.
together.
as probably the stealthiest person, I don't know what Locke's stats are because Locke is uber broken. But
Let's
as
not talk about
probably
it.
the stealthiest person, I would like watch him move a little bit and see which parts of his armor really clink. And then I would take like old shirts of mine, rip them up, and then like jam them in the spots that really clink. And then try to train him to move ways that would hopefully jostle his armor less. I don't know if it'll work, but that's okay. I'm trying.
Give me. Oh,
Oh,
One that I'm good at. Like sleight of hand, perhaps.
yeah. I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? Give me a sleight of hand check. If it's good enough, I'll let you help Bygram to give him a flat roll for stealth.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're able to cushion the bits of his armor that scrape against each other and clank, and he's slow going, but
yeah.
he's potentially more stealthy. All right, all of you give me stealth checks.
Woohoo.
Can I,
Alright.
as I walk by Bygram, just kind of like tap his shoulder and cast guidance on him?
Sure.
Oh,
Should probably have done that on myself
Do
because
we
I'm
have
notoriously
our-
bad at these. But
Inspiration?
yeah. We do. I've been
Do
Like,
we?
saving them every
Loaded.
episode.
Dan?
I'm saying it.
Yeah, you can have it.
That was real bad. That was a 2.
No,
You
I mean-
get one every episode.
Son of a bitch, that was a 3.
I mean, it's fine because
You know, Bygram, I could just, like, maybe encourage you a little bit.
and Locke is talking real loud because he also rolled a 2 and that's a 7.
Oh, I got it. I got a 13.
Oh, you got a.
Yeah, I have a plus 10 for my stealth.
What level are you?
God.
4? Are we 4?
No, you're 5.
Are we 5? Oh, we're 5.
She has expertise in it though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
That's true.
Listen, I'm good at 2
No,
things.
it's fine. You're a rogue. What'd you get, Ty?
14.
14. Okay.
I got a 12. Da, 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 da.
Woof. Team. I
That's
got
good
a
for my
3
boy.
and I'm somehow in the middle of you.
I rolled a 12 on the die, so
Jeez
Okay.
Louise.
While you are all stealthing over, being inconspicuous, Locke, you got a 7? Okay. You're all sort of more primarily focused on Bygram as he is the sort of linchpin of this. If he squeaks or does something wrong, someone's gonna know. Locke, you end up walking into like a pile of boxes, and there's a bit of a clatter, and you hear the rustling of something off in the distance, but you guys seem fine. I just be a bird.
That really hurt.
I'm gonna I'll fall back to Locke, redirect him
Well,
away from the
we,
clutter.
should we maybe scale the buildings? Can we hop from like building to building?
What are you, Naruto? No.
Maybe. I'm a rogue. Shit.
I don't
You
think
gotta-
all of us can do that, Fia.
Well, I don't know. You guys are magical. I don't know what you can do.
I am saying you guys are like making your way there because you're going to the well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then like yeah, like you've made your way there basically. That's what I'm saying. I just
Oh,
haven't.
okay. Okay.
I was gonna leave
Um,
the token moving to you guys, but I'll move you over there.
Well,
Some face.
we should probably have a quick look around. Does somebody want to keep watch to see if something does try to sneak up on us?
I can watch.
Well, I was actually thinking you might be one of the good ones to take a look. You and Bygrim.
Oh, so you mean that I should take watch?
Well, I was thinking you and I, you know.
Okay,
Because I've already looked at it and I couldn't really figure out anything.
sure.
So
Okay.
do you want to take north and east and I'll take west and south?
Okay.
I didn't hear you because you went supersonic, but that's okay. I assume you said yes.
Yes.
Alright, you got this, look.
Okay.
Keep your eyes out for whatever that creature was last night.
Oh, the one that stared into my soul.
Yeah. This time stare back.
Yes.
Let us know.
Okay.
Okay, so the two of you set up point to keep an eye out for anything. The other two, you were inspecting the well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with you two first, then. So you see that there's this old, structurally sound-built well. It is starting to fall apart in places. There used to be a wooden cover, but it's been chewed away or just disintegrated or deteriorated over time. So looking down into this well, you see that there's water down there, and there's a strange sheen on the top of the water. What would you two like to do?
Seem magical?
How are you going to figure that out? Any abilities? Any?
Yeah. I think I will. I think I will use. No, I unequipped it yesterday. Okay. Can't use detect magic. So we know that this is where she brought the water up. So we know not to touch it. Can we use the bucket, or does it look like it's going to fall apart if we do?
You think you can use it, but make like an investigation check for me, actually.
Oof. Investigation, huh? 7.
Okay. Based on what happened with the water last night, you can probably use this, but it's maybe not going to hold up for long.
Okay. I'm not going to then. I'm going to pick up a rock nearby at my feet and drop it into the well.
Okay.
What happens to the sheen on the water?
The sheen sort of displaces and ripples with the water. There is a moment where it sort of ripples away a little bit from just the impact of the stone, but it sort of conforms with the water for the most part.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Can't say I've ever seen that before.
Can't tell if it's magic.
Yeah, I can't really tell either. And I don't want to try fitting in a well. That seems to be counterproductive.
Besides that, this water corroded.
Yeah.
Is there anything around the well? Like, is there any sort of vegetation around the well, like weeds growing around the outside or anything?
If I recall, there was like a strange kind of slimy moss inside of the well, and there's maybe some stray bits of dried grass with flowers around the outside and in small pockets around the dirt here. most of the plant life you find around here, just directly, not super alive.
I know you're, close with my leaky and
Mhm.
all that, but are you knowledgeable in the way of nature? Is that something you studied, or
I took a class on it. I mean,
I don't know, just
yeah,
because you worship a nature god, do you know?
yeah, I'm well versed in nature and flowers and things of that. Yeah,
Great, what the fuck's wrong with this moss?
I think I need to roll a
I we I think
intelligence check,
I
but I'm
think
afraid to do
I think
so because
we
my boy is dumb.
No.
I think we had established in another episode that you didn't exactly know things, but
No,
I'm also
He
up
thinks
for
he
the
does.
he
I'm
thinks
up
he
for
does.
I'm up
That's
for that idea. So
it's
yeah,
confidence.
if you want to check out this moss, if you're just looking at it and trying to piece together what you think
Yeah,
could possibly be going on,
we're just trying to make four. 2 + 2 is 4. That's all Bygram's doing. We're not trying to, not doing any advanced equations. We're just connecting the dots the best way we can.
okay, I'm gonna say I'll make it a nature check.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, +2. Oh wow. Okay. It's nice. All right. Here goes something. Ooh. Oh, that's an 8.
Oh no.
We're trying.
Without like scooping up some of this moss and getting a better look at it, or like having some kind of field guide to kind of
Mhm.
check back with, it's moss. It's in a slimy well. Sometimes wells get really grimy, and sometimes moss happens. It's not great.
Yeah, Ty, no. It looks like it's just moss. Sometimes it gets all slimy and grimy. That's just the way nature is sometimes. That's
So you don't have a fucking clue.
I would I mean, okay, I don't. All right.
All right,
let me have my moment.
it's fine. You could just say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have any theories or hypothesis as yeah, no, hypothesis, there it is.
Got there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's something wrong with the water, it would explain why there aren't people here anymore. It does seem to be something wrong with the water,
Mhm.
but everything else around here is dead. Plants and the weeds and stuff. But the moss is growing. Oh, I don't know what that says about it.
Yeah.
You said we have to find a mine, right? That's where
Yeah.
she's leading you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like we were saying before, something in the mine is corrupting the water.
Yeah, I think the mind still is going to be our best bet more than anything. I mean, we're able to see the after effect of it, so be nice to get to the source and get a bigger picture. Yeah, bigger picture.
Did she show you where the mine is?
She just told me told me about the mine being up in this area, but she didn't give me a real a vision of the mine itself. I would, yeah, I know mine. I know it's up here. I don't have the exact coordinates, but
So she's making us do the legwork.
yeah.
We have found a notice board. I wonder if there would be any indication as to where the mine would be on that.
I mean, probably. If they had miners here, probably had some work for them. So,
Maybe we start there. I don't think it's smart for us to just jump into this well.
yeah, and yeah, I probably wouldn't fit anyway. I mean, we have the toss lock down there, and
We're not tossing lock down there.
I know. I wasn't gonna throw him down there, even though it'd be
Why
pretty
not?
easy to.
Let's
But
see what happens to him.
I don't want him to be all icky and moldy.
Corroded, remember.
Yeah.
Wanna watch Locke ascend to godhood faster?
Let me try.
Yeah.
All right.
we can
While you two are having this conversation, Locke and Fia, give me perception checks as you're keeping lookout.
13 for Locke.
18.
As he's like kind of making his way to the other side away from them, he's like,
It's fine. I don't need to help at all with the well. I could just look for the scary creature in the woods and, not... Yes, and I will tell them that if there's any danger, because I can yell very loud.
Sorry, what were your rolls again?
13 for Locke.
18.
Okay. Between the two of you, you are keeping a lookout, and there's the occasional animal that scutters by or bird. You do notice this morning there seems to be a lot of bugs, but other than that, Fia with an 18. Sorry, which ways were you looking again?
Oh, Andy, I don't know. I pulled it out of my ass.
You were south and west,
South and west.
and Locke was north and east.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With an 18, you do notice some small, maybe bigger than you were expecting, kind of like rodents that just kind of are scurrying between buildings. They end up at this blue building.
Does it look like they're running from something or running to something?
It looks more like they're running to there.
Alright. I'll just sort of shout back. Just so you know, large rodents incoming. Also, lots of bugs. Just keeping you updated on what's happening southwest.
Bugs and rodents. Great. Okay. Towards us or
Yeah-ish.
away from something?
Well, I can't really tell for sure. It's not like they're saying, "Oh, run away,"
Yes.
or like ringing the dinner bell. I don't know about you, but I don't know the exact intricacies of rodent flight patterns.
There isn't much.
I can't pick
Here.
up on their scent pheromones. I don't know what
Okay,
they're
I
saying.
get it. They can't understand them.
I don't speak rat.
There isn't much here. The water.
What do you mean there's not much here? There's like crazy water.
Locke,
Yes.
can you help me?
Yes.
Come here for a sec.
Okay.
I'm watching all 4 cardinal points.
No,
You can do it.
I
Womberly,
didn't.
help
I
me.
didn't see anything on my end. I did see some bugs though. Really cool beetle flew by me.
Alright.
Pull up this water with me. Maybe if we can see more of it, we'll have a better idea.
Okay.
Unless it's really far down. Is it outside of our reach?
What's your reach for?
I think it's 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet.
Mm,
Do you need a hand?
Locke will cast Mage Hand, and like a little blue water hand kind of comes out and goes.
Can I use this to help, maybe?
Maybe.
It might be too heavy, though. You can't carry large things.
Can't carry a handful of water.
Maybe. I could try it.
Let me check Mage Hand. I know they're very specific about how Mage Hand works.
It can only hold like 5 pounds or something. 10 pounds. Hey.
10 pounds. Let me just check how the... Okay, since neither of these have any kind of specification for liquids or other things, yeah, I think it's just fine for you to scoop up some water with Mage Hand.
Okay, he'll scoop up some water and kind of bring it up.
When it's within range, I'll shape it so we can see it more clearly. Is there anything more obvious now that we have a higher quantity of it compared to the little bottle that Thea had?
Come on. So it's a handful of it. I think there was actually more in Fia's water skin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't pull any, it's out of my range to pull.
What if we lower you down and you shape it up?
I could also shape
know what?
it up.
Between both you and Locke, I will allow you to exceed the 30 feet. Trying to think how well.
Could I just put the Mage Hand down a couple of times and we could scoop up a bunch of it and then put it somewhere?
Where are we going to put it?
In the air. I guess we can't do that though, because last time we shaped the water, all of the water came, but the stuff in the water didn't come.
Yeah.
No, I destroyed the water and it left the residual.
But didn't I do something with shape water where it was like weird? It wasn't like reacting normally. I don't remember. My back was really hurting.
Well, I guess that's a question then. If we pull water out, is it just water? Or is that sheen over the water disturbed in any way?
You'll have this. Okay. With just the Mage Hand, the sheen has come with the water. Only way to find out is if you both control water it to see if that will pull just the water.
Okay.
And yeah, between the two of you, I'll let you exceed the 30 feet. It's probably just under that, maybe even like 40, 50 feet down. But I'll let you exceed it. But I want a spell casting ability roll from both of you. Prize is wisdom, Locke's is charisma.
5. No, I lied. 7.
Locke needs to get his groove back.
Yeah, he rolled another 2.
I need some more cheese. That's
17.
What it is.
He needs cereal and bread.
Sorry, what was yours, Ty?
17.
17, okay.
If you want, you could hold me by the ankles and you can lower me
I
down
don't.
a little, and then I should have enough reach to kind of grab some.
I mean,
Let's
I
not
can
go in the
Okay.
well.
can hog time.
Between the two of you, especially with how high you rolled, Ty, you're able to pick up the slack for Locke. And sorry. And you're able
It's
to
okay.
pull it's bully Locke hours.
Locke just feels like the sky is being particularly menacing today.
I get
There's
it.
one cloud specifically
I get
hovering
in the
like over
sunburn.
Locke. So how far do you want to pull the water up?
Just to like eye level so we can see it more clearly.
Okay. Like, just to specify, like eye level as in like it is at the top of the well, or eye level as in it is floating in the air in front of you.
It is floating in the air in front of us.
Okay. And how much can you get again? Let's see. 5-foot cube.
That's big.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're gonna pull that much. That seems like a bad idea.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
5-foot cube.
5-foot cube.
It seems like because
It's more of
the
a
DM's
5
allowing
foot.
it, that feels
It's more of
worse.
like a 5-foot cylinder. I guess you specifically can't affect anything less than that, so you're forced into this 5-foot cylinder.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's almost as tall as I am.
It's taller. I'm kidding. I have to stop, or else I'll have to keep beating back the locks of halfling allegations. Okay, so you have this. Let me see how the spell works specifically.
I think the part that we would be using right now is form into simple shapes and animate at your direction.
He makes a little abomination of a frog.
Look, it has 3 legs.
So you
It does
shape.
say instantly move the water. Sorry, keep going.
So you move this 5-foot cylinder of water up, and Locke turns the bottom half to a bunch of frog legs.
It's the fish from The Simpsons that like has the extra eye.
One top tube, bottom piece legs. You're straight into a little tripod of water. You notice that it does actually still have the sheen with it, and it's almost actually within the water. There's sort of a murkiness to it.
Okay. Is it reacting at all to being out in the open?
It just doesn't do any like weird barrier stuff on the water. Make a investigation check for me.
Can Locke like kneel near the legs and tickle one of the toes?
Sure, you can do that.
Locke can, but why would he?
Why wouldn't he?
Oh boy.
Did you touch the water before?
He did.
Yes.
He gave him a little burn.
Okay. Did I say what damage type it was last time?
Acid?
No, you said acid initially for Fia, and then you changed it to poison.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you tickle the little feet. Your fingers are a little sizzly after that, but like, for the most part, you're good.
It still hurts.
Actually,
Don't touch it.
Okay.
actually, let me double check. Okay. As long as I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna need at least one of you to focus on keeping the water hovering, or else it will just fall back down.
I'm focused.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have grabbed his hand before he touched the foot. I only rolled a 9.
9. Hard to tell. It could be interacting with the air in a way that you can't see or smell. But you do notice that while it's up here, there is a smell. It might just be that what's traveling with this toxin. You don't know if it's having a reaction, but it is not a good smell.
Okay.
It's don't remember how I described it last time, but for Erin's reference, it's sort of almost like a metallic smell, kind of metallic taste, but almost, I wouldn't say like radioactive waste, but like it's got like, it's not good.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the water back down, but not like splash it, like move it and then
Okay.
put it back in. It's hard to tell, but I don't think we're wrong. There's something in the water, poison, or
You're in the freaking frog's gay.
No.
Sorry. I had to take my shot. Anyways.
You did.
I have a question for Fia. You spent a lot of time on the water like I have.
Yep.
And you've never seen anything like this, and I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, it's probably because it's land nonsense.
So what we're hearing, he points to Fia himself, is that it's land nonsense.
Your land is literally poisoning your water.
yeah.
That's
that
why
way.
land is the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's the
Why?
worst.
It's not. It's great.
But
It's
do you-
safe.
Bygram,
What are we saying?
do you know any reason that might happen?
Why the land would turn violent. Other than it's just shady nature in general.
Well, is it because
shady.
you know how the ocean sometimes gets angry? Well,
Yeah.
could the land also get angry?
Yeah, they're like a vengeful land bitch deity
I
that makes
don't-
life hard.
Look, all I know
Yeah.
is Big M. That's me, Maliki. That's
Does she sometimes get temperament? Well, I suppose if she got temperamental, she wouldn't be trying to cure her own land. That
Yeah,
seems silly.
yeah.
You got me there.
It's probably someone else, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
The land, I think, has been poisoned.
Poisoned?
Future Grayson,
Bye.
play some dramatic music.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're
I don't
weird.
know who by, but there was a god of poison.
Okay, but what use would a god of poison have with this land?
Don't know.
Like, would there be a use?
Maybe.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, maybe because, well, like, let's look at the variables. There are a few of them. One of them is that we're here in this little town where they were doing like agriculture and stuff, and they worshipped Shantia. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Well, they worshipped her, and they were doing like agriculture things. But I've heard tale of people who got like greedy and they did bad things to get more stuff. Maybe they did something like that. But we were also told by Maliki, well, we weren't told because she doesn't care about us. But Maliki, she cares about Bygram, and she told Bygram that there was also a mine, and so maybe the mine also has something to do with it. And I don't know, if I was like a god of poison, which sounds pretty cool, I would be like, no offense, I'm just saying, like, it's interesting that there's like, hey, like,
You're losing the thread. You're losing the thread.
I'm sorry. I'm getting back on. But if I was a god of poison, could you like not be like it was me? I did it. You'd be like, oh no, something happened. Accidentally, and then everyone was like, wow, this is real horrible.
Right. So they're trying to be inconspicuous so that people don't assume that it's the god Talona.
No, but you would revere it, wouldn't you? Because, like, if
You'd think so. Like, what's the point otherwise?
right, like you would be like, wow, poison is so destructive.
So, I don't know if I'm following you. And I don't know if you actually asked me your question, and I just sort of interrupted. So I do apologize for that.
No, I didn't think so. I think I was just like, we've never seen anything like that. I made the assumption.
All right. So, like, do these mines ever poison the land? Like, do they ever cast off anything that's dangerous? That could be, I don't know, exacerbated by a deity? Made worse?
Is there any, like, gemstones or rocks that are poisonous, Bikram? Because there's plants that are.
Or even, like,
And you know,
dangerous air?
there's dangerous air, but there's also,
Like smoke? Is that what we're...
Like earth farts, but worse.
like sulfuric earth stuff.
Those are some big words you guys are saying. But
Farts?
so sulfuric.
Earth
Like,
stuff, the technical
yeah.
term. Why don't we go to the mine?
Mm.
I
And
saw a sign for a mine when I was looking through here.
you did.
I think
oh
so.
really?
And it was like an old sign, and it was like mine. Well, town square or
Convenient.
something, wasn't it? Am I remembering that wrong? Did I invent that? I invented that.
I was about to say, let's
I
go
made
for
it
you.
up.
Ah. Well, maybe we could follow the poison trail. Like, maybe we could see where there is a bunch of stuff that's not doing so well. Because, you know, it's kind of like being on the ocean, right? A lot of people, well, you see, a lot of people die on the ocean, and one of the major things that happens is, yes, scurvy, but also it's like, well, I read in a book somewhere that sometimes it's one of the cruelest fates because you can dehydrate while out on the ocean because you're surrounded by water, and that seems like a fate worse than anything, right? Because there's so much water around you and you can't drink it.
No, that's fair. Well, and sometimes people do drink it and then they die quicker because it just dehydrates them further.
So is there
That's not a bad idea. Should I scale something and see if I can notice a path of destruction? Like the wake of a wave, maybe leading somewhere.
Sure, but where did you see the rodents and bugs first? I'll look
Oh,
out.
just sort of over there. Oh, I've stopped spinning. I don't know what's around us now.
You're able to write yourself and figure out exactly where to go if you need to.
So the rodents were over there. I saw the wolves previously up there. I got about that far before you see that sort of like road that ends with like a sign. That's sort of where I saw the notice about like the girl going missing and like the mine shutting down or something about, I don't know, something about a mine. A mine was mentioned. And
Why don't we take a look? Maybe it'll give us a direction.
well, the problem was most of the stuff on there was all faded and old and shit.
Okay, but you read that it had something to do with the mine.
Well, it was very hard to read.
We can try again.
Before we go, though, I was interested in this statue. What do you think this guy did that he got a statue by the well?
There is a statue of, it seems like a elven man, middle-aged.
Does he look familiar to any of us?
No.
I'm just
Okay.
curious. I want to know how I get my own statue somewhere.
Probably doing something
He-
good.
Maybe-
Donate
I
the
will
well.
say, the statue is damaged, but for the most part, if one of you wants to give me a perception investigation roll, we can figure out
I
some
can
of that stuff.
investigate, or I already have, so maybe I can.
Yeah, I'm not giving
Alright,
it
I
to you.
suck, that's right.
That is a 21 for luck.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
The thing you notice about this person is they aren't wearing any like traditional elven clothing or anything that's like super high nobility or fancy or anything like that. They are wearing more like. It looks like they're wearing just like nice clothes, but like regular hardworking civilian clothes.
Like a normal dude.
Like a normal blue collar dude.
Just a guy.
Feels just like maybe someone who is like really good to the town, you know.
But you do notice that, sorry, Grayson,
No.
that he seems to have like a little amulet or pocket watch that he's holding on to.
Oh wow, I want one of those.
Is it a stone pocket watch or is
Yes,
it like a
it
metal?
is stone.
Ah.
It is stone.
Can I look at it? Is there like a significant time curved into it, or is it just sort of? No. Okay.
That's
Well,
cool.
okay. I'll give you an investigation check as you
Yay.
climb up the statue.
My tiny child.
Fia, you don't need to climb on it.
I always need to climb on it. That would be a 22.
A lot of the detail in this pocket watch looking thing is lost, but it does. There are some arrows that point. One of them points kind of directly to that city hall-ish looking building with a notice board, and then one arrow kind of points like 45 degrees ish from there. But there's not really a north or south. There's not really like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of time sequence on there. A lot of that detail is gone, but there are the rough outlines of what would be arrows or
Alright.
clock hands.
Oh, well, I'll just point that out to the group that one arrow seems to be pointing at the town centre and another one off in another direction. Perhaps that's just artistic choice, but perhaps it means something a little more. I don't know. There was a plaque on here, but I kind of scratched it in my attempt to read it.
Nice.
Well, I was trying my best.
That's all
Maybe we
can
come
ask.
back for the statue. Maybe we look.
Well,
for
I
the
don't think we
wine
have room to
first.
take it back with us.
I-
That might be cumbersome.
I don't. I had no intention.
Well, it kind of sounded like you wanted to take it.
I meant we come back if your curiosity is piqued by this random dude.
Well, I mean, we could also probably go to the new town and just be like, hey, what was that statue about? And they'd be like, oh, that was Jim. He's a nice guy. And I'd be like, that's nice.
Right. So we leave Jim here and we go towards the mine.
For now, at least.
Okay.
All right.
It's a good traditional elven name.
Jim.
It says an apostrophe in it.
Jim.
Jim, but it's like 7 different letters.
There's an H in there somewhere.
Or it's just J apostrophe M.
Yeah,
Jim.
exactly. High fantasy. All right, well, I'll lead him over to the notice board. Ty should probably go last just to keep an eye on our 6.
Sure.
Just because I don't trust that those rodents are the only thing lurking around.
Oh, that thing that stared into my soul.
I'll
Perhaps.
watch
I mean, we're
for
pretty
it.
far from where we were.
Maybe it was just one of the big
What?
rodents.
That would. I mean, you're a smaller guy, but that would still be a large rodent if it was eye level.
Yeah.
So I assume you were sitting. I hope you weren't standing. That would be really freaky.
No, I was sitting. I have heard about big rodents, though. I heard some of them could build like whole houses.
Rodents of unusual sizes.
Well, they're not that unusually large. They just have like little flat tails and really sharp teeth.
Oh. Well, sounds like more land nonsense.
That's just creepy. That's not land nonsense.
I'm saying that look at all this creepy stuff that's happening on land.
I mean, we act like we didn't have creepy stuff happening on the water.
No, the water was fine. It was just normal things.
Decker
You're
almost
forgetting
died.
the
What are we?
octopus.
That was perfectly normal on the water.
That-
Totally fine.
To be fair, Bygram is trying to stop the weird creepy nonsense on the land happening.
You're trying to stop the rodents with the sharp teeth and the flat
No,
tails.
don't stop them. They're just building houses.
It's just a beaver. You've seen them before, right? Nope.
No.
Okay, guess you haven't.
I think it's like
Anyways.
a unicorn. I don't think it's real.
How dare you?
They're real. They are freshwater creatures, which I guess you aren't super familiar with.
No.
Also, unicorns are real.
Sure.
What's on this notice board?
Boy, I sure don't remember what I said last time, but
I have a
Do I have
list.
notes?
Okay,
there was a couple of different notices.
Feral
for-
wolves, missing
Feral wolf-
person, wrestling, mine closure, request for rat infestation termination, check
Okay.
out water supply. Look at me taking notes.
Look at
Let's
you.
go.
What?
But there you go. We addressed all
The worst
those
part
things.
is I was probably about to list all that off except for Raslin, so good on you.
I win.
You
I win D&D.
Any indication on the mine notice about where it is?
Make a investigation check as you look at this.
One of these is gonna be
Notice that is not great.
good. Well, still wasn't good. I'm getting better, but 10.
10. No.
Okay.
From what you can tell, it's a notice for the mine. It's probably the people in this town know where the mine is. So if someone wanted to take this up, they would take a notice, go to whoever is employing for this, and go to the mine.
Locke
Yeah.
is gonna find a stick on the ground that's like pretty hefty, like a sword you would like that you would use for a sword, but like just like a hefty stick.
You're able to find something.
He's
that
gonna
isn't-
throw it over his shoulder as if it's a little pickaxe.
Be like, all right, let's think like miners. Don't look at me like that, Fia.
Well, I was just gonna climb something. Remember the whole wake of destruction, and then now we're looking at a notice board with sad little notes on it.
Right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You can think like a miner, climb up somewhere, look for the destruction.
That's definitely what a miner would think. They would think up.
Yes.
Different kind of miner.
That's true. Most miners do think up. They're
Destruction.
constantly climbing shit.
Uppies.
Uppies. Uppies. Don't get Fia started on that. All right. Is the town hall building, is it particularly tall? Like, could I see over trees?
Some?
I'll try it. Let me do some slightly showboaty climbing up to the tippy top of the... Maybe there's like a weather vane that I can balance upon.
Like a kid, Locke is going to start like pretending to like be a miner while they wait.
Okay. Fia, make a acrobatics check to get up there and not take the roof tiles out.
Hmm. Do I trust? Yeah, it's been all right. It's been all right.
I believe in you.
Oh no. Acrobatics?
Yeah. Should be something you're decent at.
Pretty good at
Oh, I'm
acrobatics.
good at it. It's just
Oh,
it's a
no.
9.
Why are you this way?
Gonna fall on her ass.
Yeah. You
Your
start
bike is-
climbing your way
Oh,
up,
no.
and it's a little unsteady, but you find this weather vane, and you're like, ha, and you grab onto it, and it snaps, and you
Oh
plummet.
shit.
You plummet onto your ass. What is that die thing? You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's fair.
Bygram.
You land pretty hard.
I'm so sorry.
All right. That was a mistake. I'm just
I
gonna
thought you
lay
were
here
good
for a
at
minute.
this climbing thing.
I'm very good at it. I'm just not so good at noticing what rusted weather vane looks like.
Mm.
We don't have weather vanes on ships because they're stupid.
Right, yeah.
Metal is garbage.
It's
It doesn't
great.
rust. Garbage.
I will hold out a hand to help her up.
Oh, surprising.
Oh.
Well, I was a little surprised. Take it. I'll
Are you
eye it
okay?
first. I'll eye it like I'm worried that you're gonna like pull it away at the last second. Drop me on my ass again.
It's even her safe hand.
Look at it a little suspiciously. Alright.
You okay?
Yeah. And I'll dust off my thing. Wasn't so bad. Took harder than excavating those jocks at the university. Shall I try again?
I can try.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
I think I've never climbed a tree before.
This is a building, and it's falling apart. And I'm quick
Says
and
the
nimble.
person who just fell on her ass.
I know, and that should be telling you something. I beat you, didn't I?
What? The first to fall on my ass?
No, I got away from you. I'm quicker than you are.
Sure. Is there any sort of can I pull myself up rather than being quick and nimble? That's my question.
You can do an athletics check to climb your way up there.
Okay.
I'll have my arms crossed and my foot tapping.
Ty's just like, yeah,
Watch this.
I'm real sexy.
This is the second time that she will do this to Thea, at least.
I
Maybe.
didn't roll
I-
super good though.
The first time, though, I also succeeded. That's the
okay.
problem.
17.
17.
Rude.
Good job. You find where you can actually grab onto the building that still has structure and just hoist yourself up
I don't know
like
if
a
rock
the
full,
climbing.
like a full story onto the top of this
I
building.
don't know if it was like the water that like kind of sprinkled on Ty, but she's glistening.
Yeah, all right. Everybody gets
It's the
lucky
morning
once.
sun. All right, you're on top of this building.
Resisting the urge to look over my shoulder and be like, I fucking told you so. But like barely resisting. I'm gonna look around.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Oh, jeez. What's my perception? 14.
You said 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Scanning around the city and looking off into the distance, you see that there's a northern gate, not a southern gate, but a northwestern gate. Northwestern gate seems to be almost nearly demolished. And you see that there is a path from it that kind of leads off into the forest, but can't really tell for how far. It does eventually disappear into the trees. There's also a path from the northern gate that keeps going for a fair distance, but then you lose sight of where it ends.
But it leads outside of town as well.
Yes, both of these do lead outside of town.
Okay.
Let me just double check the map of what you call it, this place you're in. Both sort of lead into forested areas.
Okay. I don't imagine that Ty is very familiar with mines, so she would be going by anything she's read in like books, even children's books, as she was growing up. And so I think she's just trying to be logical and assuming that if someone is mining under the earth, they're pulling out tons of rock and they would need a cart to do that. So are there any paths that are big enough for a cart to go on? that they could excavate with?
Make another perception check for me, because both of these seem traveled enough that and wide enough that you could have a card on them.
Okay.
The one to the make that perception check.
Okay, it was finally rolling better. 21.
21. Okay, so the one to the north is wider, but the one to the northwest actually has like at least recent enough that you can tell footprints and what you think to be wheel marks.
Okay. And it leads into the trees, so I kind of lose track of where it goes.
Yes.
If I look beyond, is it just tree past that point, or is there any sort of break in the forest?
It looks like it's mainly trees, and it starts to get higher into other trees, but you do spot that there are maybe hills, smallish mountains.
Okay. I'm going to take one quick look southwest and see if I see any movement while I've got a good vantage point.
Okay.
Rodents or bugs or wolves or creatures that stare into your soul.
Okay.
It's a good descriptor, Ty. Look for it.
The big three.
All right, give me another perception check then.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh.
See fucking everything up
She
here.
sees the thing. She knows what the thing
I
is.
scared its soul.
You see,
He scared it. That's what happened.
all right. So you're up on this roof of this town hall building, and you kind of turn over your shoulder. You see, you see the remainder of a smug look on Fia's face, and you see, kind of moving back and forth between a couple of buildings, just from like the lower end of town towards the area where the Church of Shantia was. You do see two figures. One seems to be humanoid, dressed in very dark cloaks and leathers. They've got a lot of different layers that sort of camouflage them. And the other one seems to be some form of animal. It's very bushy, but it also has a lot of... It looks like some sort of like bear or wolf or some sort of creature that is wearing like accessories.
Okay. And it's heading to the church?
Yeah, they're both heading sort of in that direction.
I get down quickly. Kind of like make the last jump and go back over to them. There's someone at the front of the city.
What do you mean, someone?
Some person and creature. Might be your creature from last night. Going into the church.
There go our horses.
Yeah, maybe.
You think someone was spying on us last night like a creep?
They seem to be following us. If they were there last night, found the horses now. It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
What did their friend and not foe? Like, they were spying on us last night, sure, again, like a creep. But, like, they didn't do anything.
Sure, but they also didn't introduce themselves, didn't make themselves known.
Well, we're a bit boisterous and I was yelling. Maybe they came to see if I was okay, because I was screaming in pain.
I don't think...
To be fair, they probably didn't hear me, because I can't scream that loud. But,
You would think if they were friendly, they would have been friendly.
well,
But they chose to hide
well, maybe
and
they
stare
saw
at
that
you.
I was just, hurt from a tree and not hurt from the people I was with.
I appreciate you giving them the benefit of the doubt, but I'd rather not
I'm just saying
start chit-chatting with them.
we don't know them, and we can start chit-chatting, and then if things go south, well, then I could, like, you know, yell a little insult into their brain.
I have an idea where the mine might be, but I'd rather there wasn't a potential enemy behind us as we crawl down into the earth.
Or potential friend.
That too.
Maybe. We
I
could
think we'd
circle
be better
around.
off-
Okay.
I say we just head straight for the mine.
And if they follow us in, then we're
Maybe
trapped
they'll
down
get-
there.
Well, maybe they'll be trapped there with us.
That doesn't reassure me.
They know the mines better than we do, probably.
Possibly. I mean, we have no idea who these people are. I'd rather not meet them
it's
even
true.
here.
Well,
Feels
they-
flat-footed. We could maybe hide.
Maybe they've been following us since the docks, you know? Maybe they're not even from here.
Maybe.
These are all questions I'd rather not find the answers to. If we can just avoid them.
Maybe someone saw me play in a tavern and they're like a fan, you know?
If they're a fan who's followed you all the way out here, I have concerns.
Why?
Yes, that sounds a little more like a stalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't want stalkers, but
No,
that's,
Locke, it never works out.
I think we should confront them.
I'm okay with confronting them. Maybe I should do the talking. Maybe I should do the talking and have Bygram as backup.
It's because of my muscles. I mean, I get it.
No,
I mean, I do better in the shadows anyway, so that doesn't bother me.
I just think that you are a very charming person, Bygram.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can do it.
And if nothing else, just make your pecs dance and it'll distract for like a few minutes.
That doesn't. I mean, I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to reply to that comment
Rest
at
in
all.
peace.
You have a thought, Ty?
Yes. The longer we stand here talking, the more likely it is that we don't have horses. And if you're going to talk to them, Bea and I will circle around back.
Okay,
All right.
I'll move forward to talk to them. And you know, why would they kill our horses?
It traps us here pretty effectively.
I guess so.
Let's move.
Okay.
All right. So, Ty, did you ever come off of the roof?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
jumped down.
We're shouting down this whole time.
Eh.
Oi!
Okay. So you guys have to move across town to get back to the church. Are you doing this stealthily, or are you doing this briskly so you don't lose horses? Definitely.
Locke and Byram, you don't have to. I'm not speaking for you, but Locke is going just like briskly, like over to the church.
Yeah, he'll match Locke's pace, even though Bygram could probably like sprint there and be there, but
Pick him up like a put him in a baby wheel.
yeah,
Puppies.
then have to
Put him in a brother Bjorn.
put him in a little.
Your brother's
Imagine him
arms.
strapping Locke to like the front of his chest. Really, let's go.
I'm gonna separate off from them. I'm assuming Bea is too, so that they could be a distraction.
I will be grumbling under my breath the whole time.
All right.
Why?
All right, Hot Air. Give me stealth checks.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
Okay.
That should
I'm
be
going to
Stop.
hope the dice are kinder.
So should probably roll something.
Oof, oof, oof. I might use my inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead.
I might do it.
Look at that.
It's a good thing I'm very good at this.
Yeah, could you counteract my one?
Oh, boysies.
Okay, the next one was literally a 20 though.
Like an
Let's
app?
go.
Like an actual 20. Like a
Yikes.
20.
Pick a
Yay.
lane.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
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 This
This
Quit
is
showing me up.
this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. Huh.
Enemies.
Sorry, what
lovers.
did you roll, Fia?
17.
17. Okay. Okay.
Ty is really just trying to impress this girl.
Really,
Because
truly.
Vigram has like messed with her brain.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time.
He's installed the lesbian program. There is no gay. Okay,
Bygram was like, I'm in, and he hacked Ty's brain. Before we like talk to this person, Locke is gonna turn to Bygram on his heels and go like,
Okay, listen, Bygram.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm okay with talking to people, and I fully trust that you're okay with talking to people, but I just need you to know that you've got this, okay? You've got it.
Okay.
and he's gonna give him a bardic inspiration,
Ooh.
which I don't know right now for him. What is it? It is a D8.
Oh.
Sound? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
After you, bud.
Okay.
Locke will kind of approach the church, but before going in, just go,
Hello? Pardon me?
Okay. And Ty and Fia, you two are going around the back. I'm just gonna move tokens around. So back of the church, like here.
I don't want to lose sight of them for too long, but just like get to the other side of the person. Like, did the person go into the church?
You have so for you, you saw them heading that direction. In the time it took you to come down, like there's buildings in the way, so
Right.
you wouldn't have been able to see.
Okay.
I'd happily take the long way around if you wanted to try to keep eyes on Locke. I feel like I would instinctively know that that's what you would do, so I would purposefully go to the far side.
Okay. Yeah, I think keeping eyes on them, but also cutting off the exit, the person's exit.
Okay.
So if Fia goes around the building to get to the other side of the person, is there
Yeah,
a way
I'd be
that I
like-
could go the
Yeah.
opposite way?
Okay. You would have
I
not
can't
there.
move my icon.
Oh. Ah, I see. Can you move it now?
I can.
Okay.
Roll 20 is being really funny.
Oh, funny guy. That's because your tokens are newer because of the border. I didn't update them to give you access. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the baby Bjorn brothers in front of the building. Okay. That looks about right. Alright, so if you're set up one way, Fia set up the other, and Locke and Bygram are directly in front of the church, ready to talk down anyone that comes out,
Mm-hmm.
we'll slip into a break.
What?
Okay, sure.
I gotta beat.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
If you like weird Feywildy bullshit, it is definitely fun.
Why did he say it like that? Why did he say it like that?
Getting lost is part of what happens at this carnival.
If you really want to have fun at the carnival, you have to play the games. But you have to be careful, because sometimes you lose things here.
Have you lost things here at the circus? Both stories about like people who come to the carnival losing things. What about the people who work there?
There's a lot of things that go missing at the carnival.
Missing person? No. Nobody's missing, right? No. Who's missing?
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like, you can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, buddy! That's a 1.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh no! Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, I have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
It's like, wow.
It's like, whoa.
Good job, Vigram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Hello, everyone. Look here to do what bards do. Our sworn duty to tell you about grand stories, brave adventurers, and eels with thumbs. You're probably asking yourself, where can I find such tales? Well, I'm here to tell you about the new episode of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. You probably don't want to miss it.
All right. Well, speaking of problematic, we ready to start?
That checks.
That's the most accurate one.
That's a really natural segue.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the Charisma Saving Show. I hope we haven't started yet, have we?
Mm-hmm.
We never stopped.
Okay.
We never.
Perfect.
Never stopped.
Can't stop, won't
Fantastic.
stop.
I'm recording you all the time.
Me too.
Oh, good.
All of this is content.
Back to problematic.
Listen, I have to chew with my mouth open sometimes now.
No, why? Oh, I need.
I mean, I have to mouth
I was
breathe
trying to
right
think
now,
of
so
Mm.
we're okay.
We don't have.
I have the mouth breathe for different reasons. Oh, one of my nostrils doesn't work.
I was like,
Not because I'm a degenerate. Anyways,
speaking
hello.
of degenerates.
Hello, degenerates. Welcome back to the Christmas Saving Show. I hope you had a good break. Part 2. All right, so all of you, before we begin, is this how you want to be situated on the map?
Hello?
Yes, we're looking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Clicking.
you got your little church. You got Bygram and walk across from it, kind of calling out to whoever's in there, if someone's in there.
I don't. Oh, there we are.
Ty on one side of the building, ready to strike if anything happens. Fia on the opposite side to cut them off in case there's an exit on the back of the building. Would all of you, if this is how you're situated, could all of you give me perception checks?
11.
Son of a bitch.
Ah.
Oh.
Wow, okay.
16.
Rolled a natural 1 for a 5.
Ah.
That is a 14.
Grayson.
Oh, 11.
Ah, okay.
I didn't say it loud enough.
I think Zoom decided to just nix you. Okay. Okay. So, all of you, as you get into position, ready and waiting, you hear your horses. They don't seem disturbed. Okay.
Are we in the church or are we
No.
outside the church?
You're outside the church.
I'm right outside the
Oh, okay.
church, like,
Yeah,
hello.
You don't hear anything. I'm sorry. You don't hear anything unusual. But after you say hello, you hear something. You hear a heavy footfall that tries to. It almost sounds like something made more noise than it intended to, and is trying to cover that up.
He'll just go,
I don't mean to alarm you or frighten you at all. I'm just a little bit lost, you see. Me and my friends, we were a bit, well, we're trying to find our way around, and we're lost. Can you help us?
Bach, could you give me a persuasion check?
um... 29?
You do have a plus 11 on that. Jesus. All right. $29 at level 5. This is insane.
Come on, damn boy.
Unless
Boy knows how to talk.
he can't roll lower than a 21 if I
Yeah,
want.
because you got that special ability from. Oh man.
When do I get that? Is that like level 10?
You get yours at level 11, I believe.
Oh, damn, that's so far away. I'm not gonna live that
Yeah,
long.
but yours is for like everything. Locks is just for charisma-based stuff.
Fair.
She'll be alive for sure.
Ah,
yeah.
no, she won't.
Yeah, she will.
No.
Yeah.
I already got her
Not in this
killed off.
form.
I got her killed off at level 7. Don't worry about it. Okay, look. You plead with whatever's in there. And Kai, you can see through a window. A shape shift. And it looks familiar to the person you saw covered in all sorts of cloaks and leathers. And he watches they have a bow out, but they don't notch an arrow. And Locke, you hear a voice from the other side of the door. And I'm really gonna have to just thrust myself into Scotland and Ireland to start absorbing accents. But you just hear, why are you here?
Well, I know it sounds a little bit, like far-fetched, but we were kind of sent on a bit of a mission to help out. Also,
who are you helping out?
Well, if you don't mind, I don't really think it's my place to say. I think it might be my friend's place to say. But you know, we just wanted to make sure that everything was okay around here. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You folk here what are you here to help?
Well, we're not really sure, but now that we're here, we think it might have something to do, with the water?
You should just leave the water alone.
Right.
Water around here ain't good.
Right, that sounds
Watch
like...
the door open just ever so slightly.
Hello. I get what you're saying. Well, I touched it more than once, and that was a bad idea. However, we just don't want anyone else to touch the water and be hurt worse.
Well, no one's going to be touching the water if they don't go around touching it, huh?
Sure, but you know, kids get curious and sometimes they wander off and fall into wells and then. No.
Not so much around here.
Got it. Well, hello, I'm Locke. This is my friend Bygram. Bygram, say hello.
Yeah, how's it going? Person. Them. They? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see much between a crack in the door.
Okay.
Is everything all right? We're sorry that we put the horses in there. We just thought it would be the safest place for them.
You're probably right about that.
Is there a lot of scary things around here?
You could say that.
Like what kind of things?
Animals.
They can be pretty scary.
Can be if they're wild. So, you're here to... What?
Bygram, take the stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can explain it. Been rehearsing a little bit. We're here to stop this corruption that's been happening. You know, in the water, plants, the mines. So,
You see the door crack open a little bit more, and there is a hooded humanoid figure. Light brown skin. They've sort of got a smattering of like green face paint on with like white markings. A lot of layered dark browns and greens, leather, and sort of like one of those. I don't know what they're actually called, but I always go to call them butt capes. Got a cloak on. The hood is up, and you see they have a bow at their side, and they're just. You came to get rid of the corruption. How do you reckon you're doing that?
Well, we were gonna go to the mines, and we gathered that.
Dig up some rocks?
No, we're just trying to figure out what is wrong, because we're a little uncertain. You know, we got to find the source of the problem before we deal with the problem itself. Do you know anything? Are you from around here? Are you traveling?
All loaded questions. Make another persuasion check for me.
21.
Even if you roll a 1, it naturally becomes a 10, doesn't it?
No, sorry, 22. I rolled an 11, so like right after the.
Should you roll d20 roll 9 or lower as a 10?
I do one thing.
Yeah. One thing that's already a problem.
Locke does so many things.
Boy, having good charisma will be the bane of anything I try to throw at you. Actually. Sorry. Give me your 3 questions again.
Do you know anything?
Do you know anything?
Are you from here?
Are you from here? I think it was the last one.
Are you traveling? Was the last.
Are you traveling? So she answers them in reverse order. I'm always traveling around here. Kind of a type of a drifter. Sorry, what was the second one? My brain is.
Are you from here?
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm from around here. Are you not from around here?
Would it it change your opinion of us if we weren't?
Kind of looks both of you up and down. Well, maybe a little, but
Well, I don't want to open this like dialogue with a lie. So, we're not from around here, as you could probably tell. Because if we were, we would have been on this a little bit sooner, or at least would know a little bit more information. That sounds rather rude of me if I say that we would, we would sort it out, because we don't even. Okay.
So you came here. The two of you came here to. Thanks for a second. There were 4 of you, weren't there?
Yes, there were. Our friends are just scouting to make sure that things aren't dangerous, because they are. Would you like me to shout and see? Would you like Bygram to shout and call them over? Would you prefer that?
Sorry, I'm trying to get in this character's head, I think, because I think they would have whistled. But, No, they'll be Yeah, if you could bring them out here where I could see them, that'd be great.
Bygram, yell for Ty and for Fia.
How should I yell for them? Because I don't want them to think we're in trouble or anything like that. They might just,
Oh, that's good. I don't know, say something like, ladies, it's okay to come out.
Oh yeah, that'll work. You two can come out now. We're fine. We're okay. Thumbs up, in case. He doesn't know where they actually are. He's just hoping they
Is he just holding like 2 thumbs out?
No, just one. Like, yeah,
Okay.
we're fine. They're not dangerous. I don't think they don't seem that
Okay.
dangerous.
Do the two of you return to the front, or do you stay where you are?
I would go in through the church.
I was also thinking that.
Wow, girlfriend.
Okay.
I love them.
All right. So, I will say you'll have to enter through a window.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So as you say this, there is the sound of. Okay, You're probably gonna have to crash through a window or try to figure out if there's a mechanism. Which would you like to do?
There's no broken window?
Okay. Give me an acrobatics to squeeze through a broken window, a sleight of hand to try and find one that has an actual mechanism to open.
Question.
They do that here. Yes.
Do I remember, was there any holes in the roof?
I believe there wasn't holes in the roof, but there was pieces of the roof that were decayed over time.
broken
a
weather
clear
vane.
enough point where someone could jump into it onto a beam and then lower from there if they were per se extra.
Okay, you're gonna have to climb the building first.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And then
sometimes.
Is it?
You
Shut up.
None of
Okay,
us
you're
are
gonna
extra.
you're gonna need to get enough air to have gravity force you through part of the roof.
All right, I'll just
and
look for a
potentially-
mechanism. I'll just look for a mechanism.
I mean, I like it, but I don't know if you have enough mass on your body to go through a roof.
Like a diver's. Swoop.
Okay, if you super want to do this, I will allow, but I need you to make some rolls for this.
Okay, I will do that because this sounds really fun.
I need you to make me both an intelligence check and an acrobatics.
Okay, am I doing intelligence first?
Intelligence to figure out exactly where you can do this, where you won't just fall through the roof and land on the floor.
That would be embarrassing.
And
But do I
acrobatics
have, at
to
this
achieve
level, do I
this.
have uncanny dodge?
No.
Damn.
I
Okay.
think actually, you might.
At level 5, you just get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can, like, just stick my leg.
I thought you were
let's
gonna
see,
just
let's see.
stick your leggy out.
Stick my leggy out.
In the roof, just like dangle it down, like, I'm here!
I'm here.
My follow-up question to are there broken windows is there a back door?
Reception check for me?
Just like walks in.
Oof. 16.
16. There's no back door.
Okay, we're going in through a broken window then.
I got a 14 intelligence and a 19 acrobatics.
Okay. Next time I'll get you to do the one and then the other after. When I tell you.
Sorry.
But
I mean, the 14 can still stand. The other one can just be a dead roll.
yeah. So 14, you think you've got the right placement of this. The 19, you make your way up the building, find the right vantage point to leap off and kind of corkscrew, kick dive into the floor. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
The 16.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You go through the roof and you just narrowly miss a beam, but you're agile enough to grab onto it.
All right.
Ty, you're going through the window. Make a check for me.
It was dexterity, right?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Only a 12.
Okay. You take 5 points of slashing damage, and you break the window a bit more than you mean to, but you get in there. Both of you tie at the window via hanging on a beam. See that between the two of your horses is a dire wolf, and it immediately turns and looks at back and forth at both of you and starts growling.
I'll wheel my fingers as I am hanging from the beam.
Yeah.
Smooth.
The stranger turns around and goes, "What is this?"
You called?
Yeah, that's the people we know. That was a very, they were just being, they were doing it with flair, it looks like.
It was being extra, but...
Hi.
So next time, why don't you just get them to just walk to the front?
Yeah, I tried. I thought they would do that, but...
We don't have control over how they do anything.
Fun in that. Also talking about us like we're not here.
Also, we don't know you.
That's true. This is me holding.
I don't know you either, and you have me surrounded now.
Is that way?
Okay.
No funny business then, I suppose.
No, that wasn't a threat. Oh, jeez. It's just, we just wanted to make sure that you were friend, not foe, because while I was in the woods last night, I had a really creepy experience, and it felt like something stared into my soul, and so we were just making sure that it wasn't something scary. And you're not scary, you just seem like you're a guarded person, and we know guarded people, right, everyone?
Sure. It's a little weird following people into the woods, but with your giant
Well, it's a little
dog
weird to be traveling in the woods, camping out here.
Is it? Well, that's news to us, because nobody told us. When we rented out the horses in town, no one said, don't go do that. But we are really here just to help. So, any information, you didn't answer my question earlier, any information would be really good, any little tidbit, like maybe you saw some beetles that have never been here before, because I saw a really fat beetle earlier. I don't know if Fia saw any, but Fia did say that she saw some bugs. And,
Some big ass rats.
And some big ass rats.
Not like ass rats though. Those are different.
And well, he's gonna appear inside.
Y'all definitely aren't from around here, that's for sure.
What gave us away?
Is that the normal size of wolves here? That's a big wolf.
And looking at the wolf that is in here, you do notice it's got big yellow eyes.
Oh no.
Why are you following us?
Because they're strangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guarding this area or something?
Something of the sort.
Do you have anything against horses?
Why would I have a thing against horses?
Well, we were talking about maybe a wolf-loving, horse-hating deity, and we just want to know where you fall on that spectrum.
What?
So you like horses?
Can I drop down now?
Yeah, you could have at any point if you wanted.
Hanging out.
I think I like the idea of you hanging out more for a bit and then dropping out.
And then going beside time, being like, just like I climbed a building, no big deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't fall on your ass this time.
Nope.
You wanna tell your wolf to chill and we'll go outside?
2 whistles. I can't whistle, so.
Fine.
And the wolf calms down.
Your wolf just
Okay.
listens to you. That's amazing.
Why don't we get situated and we can talk?
Okay. Do you want to oh, well, we have a bit of food left over from our camping trip. Would you like a small?
You like spider dogs? Divine.
What or
Spider
either are you
dogs.
talking about?
They're not actually spiders.
As far as you know, we don't actually know what they're made out of.
Spiders are tasty, I guess.
Oh, ew.
Migrant, don't be judgmental.
You're right. I'll be quiet about it.
There's other cultures that eat lots of things. Maybe there's a spider goulash that's quite tasty. You could spoon it onto your bread and eat it.
Oh, we're not starting this.
No.
Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. Everything on toast is good.
Oh, I don't tend to get bread around here that often.
Oh, I should have brought you
Come
one.
in. They get on top of their wolf and they kind of sit cross-legged. Yeah, Lock and Byram, you come in here?
Yep.
Okay. The wolf kind of saunters around the room and it eventually makes its way in front of an altar and curls up. So, you asked me if I knew anything about the corruption, right? Can you be more specific?
Like, have you seen anything strange around here? Obviously, you've seen the water, which feels pretty strange, but, like, I don't know. Bygram, what kind of stuff are we looking at?
Like, how strange, like, and how recently?
I don't know that either, because, like, I'm here for support. What would you say, Bygram?
I'd say, I guess, how far back does this, well, at least to your knowledge, does this corruption go, if you know, or...
Again, I'm going to ask, what do you mean by corruption? Like
The-
water in the well?
Water in the well, a lot of the plants dying, or lack of life for these plants. Yeah.
Well, the water's been that way for 30 years or somewhat, but
30 years?
Right.
That's like ancient.
It was a little off a while back, but then people didn't think nothing of it. Then it started to get worse and worse as it had more of an effect on people and spread. Plants dying. I guess that's maybe related to that. I mean, not all the plants around here are dead. Some of them are kind of twisted, but...
Twisted? Like they eat flesh?
Oh, what?
No?
No, I mean like they're like... don't have any leaves. They're kind of gnarled. A lot different. What do you mean eat flesh? You ever seen a tree eat a person?
But you said twisted. I was ready. I was in it.
Where you come from, little man? Twisted means eating something.
You don't ask.
I've been all over.
Alright.
You have no idea what the horrors of the deep have to offer.
Well, miss, I
And
have
I wink it
no,
off.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Twisted leaves sorry, no leaves. Twisted plants that have no leaves and are gnarled and are strange. Don't eat flesh. Got it.
Anyone actually taken a look at why the water became corrupted?
Had some folk try to figure some stuff out, but I think ultimately they kind of just gave up.
And everyone just decided to leave town instead.
Seemed like the better option, I guess.
Right. So, why are you here then?
That's not really any of your business, but I guess I'm here to defend nature, I suppose. I'm mainly here to keep people away from doing anything else here.
Bygram, you're aligned.
What do you mean by defend nature? What do you mean by that?
People do all sorts of things when they can. Take up trees, poach animals.
Oh, I see.
Someone's got to stick up for critters.
That's why the trees need to start
I didn't
eating
have anywhere to
flesh.
go, so I went into the forest, and it treated me kindly until it didn't.
Till it didn't. Till it became corrupted.
I guess so. Makes sense.
Did you eat a bad berry?
Me? No.
Oh.
But some of the animals have gotten a lot more looks down at the wolf that she's on, but more voracious.
Yeah, because everyone left town instead of fixing the problem.
I think our friend is inclined to agree. And that's why they're here, Ty, because they align with Bygram.
Right, yes.
Keep
Protectors of
saying
nature.
that, and I don't know what you mean by that.
Bygram also wants to defend nature.
That's Bygram.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Bygram.
Yeah, honor's all mine. What's your name?
Catch me checking my notes real fast, because where the hell did it go? Name's Moria.
Moria.
Maria. Okay.
Is it
pulls down the hood, and you see that they've got like short length ginger kind of brownish hair, auburn. They seem to be half elven.
Is it
bright green eyes.
Is it Moria or is it Moria?
Moria.
Moria. Okay.
It's not Maria.
No.
It's Maria, but with an O instead of the first A.
I just thought maybe it was like it had a different, emphasis on a different syllable.
That's true.
Or like an apostrophe.
Not
like
time.
Jim.
You know of Jim.
Jim.
Can't say I know any Jims around here.
Sorry.
Don't need to really work out.
Maybe I mispronounced it a little. Jim.
So you're here to defend nature?
I'm here to try and fix it. Yeah, but
Well, at least they sent someone to fix it. Who sent you?
ooh.
Wasn't one of the other cities, was it?
Just someone higher up.
Locke is looking at Bygram confused.
Make a deception check and make an insight check against you.
Listen, he's realizing maybe just saying like, yeah, I'm sent by a god. Maybe he's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't.
Why
open
not?
with that.
This girl is riding a giant wolf.
You also still have wow.
Bardic. You have a D8 you can add if you want.
I was gonna say Locke's bardic inspiration, but my brain just did the
Bardic inspiration.
Lockjaw.
It just
Lockjaw inspiration.
It just became Bach.
That's what we're gonna call it from now on.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna call it from now. We got Bach.
That is it.
You got a buck.
Hold on. And what am I doing? Deception?
Yeah.
That'd be 12. Do I want to use my bardic? Sure. Second find the D8. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do you want this? Okay, 13. All right. That was 13. Or deception.
Did you roll like a 1?
On a D8? Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I tried.
All right. You're sent by someone higher up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
it's just the higher power is all.
All right. Interesting.
I'll stop talking now.
So you're here to fix whatever this corruption problem is.
Can I notice real quick as they're talking, does she have a holy symbol on her anywhere?
Make a perception check.
That's 10.
10. She's got all sorts of like odd trinkets and charms, but you aren't super sure.
I don't even know why I'm looking.
And like I will say, like holy symbols are pretty varied. Bygram's is an emblem, I think, on a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it's just
the bonsai.
Yeah. Which I don't even know if Fia knows that that's like an alternate symbol.
I have no idea. I'm not a holy person.
Yeah. So you wouldn't know. She could have like a cool little like unicorn keychain, and you wouldn't have any idea if that was
That's
like
a neat keychain. I wonder if she got it from a gas station. An oldie gas station.
a stable.
What does gas used for?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm trying my best here.
You got no clue.
It's the wrong person asking.
That's fair. Well, I suppose it's dangerous, but I could maybe lead you into the dark wood.
What's that?
The most exciting place on the island.
I mean, that's subjective. Bit of
The
creepy
northwest from here?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Through that gate?
Yeah.
I
Out
took
that
a
way.
look. Is there a mine over there?
Shoot. Okay. Well, there's definitely something over there. Bunch of debris.
Debris.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a cave, but the mouth is collapsed in.
Sounds familiar, Bygram?
Yeah, sounds like a. I think that might be the place. That might be the mine. At least the entrance of it.
I will say the Darkwood's a lot deeper in, but I think your mind might be connected to that place.
Could be. That's why we went to check it out. Because we were told about a mine. Yes, that's fine. We were told about a mine and that we should be looking for it, but there is no indicators of how to get there.
Well, if there was anything built like that, there might be records of it in like town hall or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
you could check.
Yes. But they know it to be there. Is it likely that that's not it?
Well, I can't say I've ever been in this slow collapsed cave, but you think it's your man, it might be. Have to move a bunch of rocks to get in there, though, but
I'm sure we could figure it out.
Bygram's real strong.
This is, yeah.
Okay, I can say that.
Is there anything... Oh, I'm sorry, Ty.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say, is there anything immediate that maybe you need help with? We're a bit on a time crunch, but, you know, it seems like our things align, and it seems like you were upset about how the nature's been around here.
I mean, if you're looking to fix what's happening, then I'd say that's my immediate concern then.
Aligned.
For the most part, I've just been hunting down poachers or saving the occasional animal from darker threats, but...
What about bear traps?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
I almost had a nasty run-in with one. Consequently, I think tracking your beastie there.
As I said, having to deal with poachers here and there, might be a couple of traps around.
Is there a large bear problem here? Or would it be more targeted towards you and your beastie?
Maybe.
City folk don't like you.
I think opportunists trying to kill and harvest animals are maybe after me, but not necessarily city folk. Some of them, for sure.
All right, well, You want to lead us to those woods?
I suppose I should. Oh, all right. Come on, Raslin. Let's go. Her and the wolf.
Wait a second. Wait. What was that name again? Just run it by me one more time. Sorry.
Her and the wolf look at each other. Look at you. Her name's Raslin.
Like from the poster.
What are you talking about?
The little girl that went missing. Raistlin. From the poster.
Not what I...
On the notice board.
You little girl? Sorry, wolf just like looks up at her and just shakes the head back and forth.
Can I insight check the wolf?
Sure. It's gonna be real hard.
Listen. Why choose that name? Of all names, name of all names. That's the one you choose. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's pretty good. I mean, what's it gonna do? I'm inside checking a wolf. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Huh.
Is the wolf hiding anything?
I mean, you can tell when a dog is hiding something.
The wolf isn't necessarily being like, yeah, I'm a little girl. Because they're not a little girl right now, but they're definitely...
Like, does it maybe a better way of doing this? Does it look like superiorly intelligent? Like, because I mean, you can look at a smart animal and be like, you're a smart animal, but then to be like, oh, there's
There's
a little bit
nothing in
more.
there.
happening.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, but
There's
sometimes
definitely-
you
Dog
get
behind
us,
the
though.
signs.
I can't say you've been around very many wolves or dogs, but
No, I
compared to the
haven't.
ones that you saw the other night, like bright yellow eyes, something's going on back there.
All right.
The wolf doesn't necessarily seem like it's being like, no, I'm not a little girl, but also was like, I'm not a little girl.
All right. Keep your secrets.
Well, if this whole whatever is done, we should get going.
After you.
Right?
I'm intentionally going to be the last person walking in the line.
Okay. You guys leave the horses here? I assume yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just quick walk up to Ty and just be like, I still don't trust it. Something's
Yes.
off about that wolf.
Yeah, same.
All right.
We'll get as far as the mine and then they can go on their way.
Hopefully one way or another.
Yeah.
The six of you make your way through the city, and for the sake of brevity, you make your way to the northwest gate and move through it. Minutes go by as your guides lead you towards through the forest. The trees start to thin out, and eventually the trees that remain are almost twisted and gnarled in a increasingly uncomfortable way. Almost like someone has taken the tree and twisted every branch and root that it can find into an odd direction. And you see that there is a smattering of hills and rocky outcroppings. Some of them still have trees on them, but they're in between two sections where the road kind of starts to go up to. There is just a pile of rocks that is sort of into the wall. And you can see the remnants of wood that was wooden nails that was used to board it up, as well as the frame that would have been the entrance.
Seems like more than just a cave.
Can't say I know too much about it.
Do I believe her when she says that?
Make an insight check.
Ah, Ty. What's my plus? 16.
16. Okay. I think you believe her, but you are still skeptical of it.
Okay.
She maybe knows something, but I think Ty can suss out that she doesn't necessarily know, like, exactly what happened with this, or if it has like a direct correlation to anything.
All right, well, we gotta clear a path. Help me out, Bagram.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Is it?
We'll try to give you a hand. So, okay. You two, start giving me athletics checks. I'll give you both advantage as,
I'm helping.
yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Laga's picking up the smallest rocks and is like,
Oh, I am fully reclined and watching.
As the direwolf and Maria are hoping the two of you pick up or knock over rocks. What do you get?
24.
24.
26.
26. Okay. Do each of you want to roll me 2d6 each?
Me trying to remember what a D6 is. Hold on.
It's the regular one.
I know.
The square. The cube.
I got 11.
Okay.
I got 8.
Okay. All right. It takes you a little bit, but you're able to kind of muscle through this, and yeah, under 20 minutes, you guys get this entire thing cleared, and there is a dark, ominous hole that seems to go down into the earth. The remnants of some sort of tracks for a minecart are there. And you can see that there are still some oil lamps hanging, but none of them are lit.
Sorry, go ahead.
As the 6 of you gaze into the darkness, what would you like to do?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm tossing the last rock that I've picked up like a foot from where Thea is lounging. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Thanks for the show. I'm not much of a lifter.
Yeah.
I'd rather not hurt myself if we're going in for a fight. Trust me, you'll want me rested.
Ty's like 50% self-conscious now. Awkward.
Oh no.
Mm.
This was not my intention.
So who's leading the way?
Can everybody see in the dark?
Yeah, of course. It's as normal as breathing underwater.
That's not.
Where are you folk from again?
The water.
The water.
All over the place.
The water all over the place.
It's a big place.
Walk with me, Locke. Keep me company.
Okay.
Does that mean you're with me, Bygrim?
Seems that way. Yeah.
Don't worry, if you get scared, you can hold my hand.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but I think we'll be fine. We got this. Yeah.
What about you, Maria? She need the hand to hold. Is your pup coming with us?
No, it is an arrow. I think we'll be fine. Now, let's get a move on.
Die.
And as 6 of you make your way into the mine, we will make our way to the end of today's episode.
It's the end.
I would love to keep going, but I gotta think about how chunky this episode's gonna be.
I understand.
So, thanks for coming to our session today. Our story reverberates infinitely into the depths of the cavern.
Coined a new word.
Second new word tonight.
Anyways, be cool.
Be
Oh,
cool.
no.
No. No, that's lame. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.
Talk about
Take
it.
care.
Look at
Yeah.
that sign off.